This conference will now be recorded.
No question.
Okay, close all of them. Let me share my screen. Please let me know once you are able to see my screen.
Yes,
Please let me know once you are. Okay. Now, so if anyone missed last session, before session about the Scala, I strongly recommend please go through it because it's really important. Okay. So now, so whatever the simple programs we did it here, as I said, Scala is a simple programming language. You can easily understand. You can easily implement also. Okay. If you want to declare any variable, so how will you declare? You can use a var and you can specify the name. You really no need to specify the data type also. It can automatically recognize the data type. Okay. So if it is integer, it will take integer. If it is a float, it will take, if it is a double, it will take double. Okay. Okay. So based on how you define, it will take. And also yesterday we discussed about some data types. Let me try to open that file. These are the different data types supported by Scala: byte, short, int, long, float, double. Why these many data types? For numeric, there are different types. Like these are all numeric types. Float and double are like a decimal type data types, and these are all long, int, short, byte. These represent plain whole numbers. Okay. And character, it defines a character. Boolean, true, false. Unit, nothing. It won't return any type. It means nothing. So not this nothing. This is like it won't return any value. No value. It means just an empty parenthesis. Empty parenthesis. Unit means empty parenthesis. Okay. Let's look at one data type. Look at one data type, how they will behave, and we will see the typecasting. Then we will move to if conditions and other stuff. Okay. So why we have a different data types? Very simple, guys. So based on the size they occupy, so byte will take 8 bits, short 16 bits. It means 2 bytes. We can say this is 1 byte. We can say this is 2 bytes. 2 bytes. It's also 2 bytes. It is 4 bytes. It is 8 bytes. Bit 8 bits is 1 byte. So computer language, I think everyone aware this. 8 bits, 1 byte. 16 bytes means 2 bytes. 16 bits means 2 bytes. 32 bits means you can just say 4 bytes. 64 means 8 bytes. Okay, so based on the sizes they have been defined. So let me create a different data type variables. So here I didn't specify any data type, even though if I give 30, it's taken as integer. It is taken as integer. So how will I define a specific data type? Val b, my value, my variable name is b. So I'll specify byte equal to 100. Look at here, it able to load the byte 100. So till what extent it can load? Till what extent it can load? Let's say I'm going to give 200. I'm going to give 200. So it's saying that required byte, but you have given integer. Required byte, but you have given integer. It means it's clearly saying that, hey, I cannot take 200 since my size is very small. Since my size is very small, I cannot take this much big value. I cannot take this much big value. So how much value it can take? How much value it can take? Let's see that also. So let's try with 150. So I'm trying to produce errors. Okay, from the errors we'll learn more season. So 150 also it cannot take. 150 also it cannot take. So what value it can take? Let's try with the 125. Yes, it took. Let's try with 126. Very good. 127. Very good. 128. Failed. It means till positive 127 value it can take. Till positive 127 it can take. Okay. Till the positive 127 value it can take. Next, let me show you negative, how much it can take. Go from the beginning. Minus 128 took. Very good. Minus 129 it cannot take. Means minus 128 2 plus 127, whatever the value falls between this range, you really no need to declare integer, you can declare a byte. If any value falls in between minus 128 2 plus 121 minus 128 2 plus 127, in this range, if any value fit, any value if you want to define, go with the byte data type. Don't go with the integer data type. If you go with integer data type, it will occupy the more memory of your RAM. Is this clear? Is this clear? Next.
Yes.
So how will I know these ranges? So to know these ranges, what you can do, data type, their range, min and max values it will show. Minimum value, maximum value. Yeah, this kind of table what I want. Yeah, look at here, guys. Byte minus 128 plus 120 will take. Short minus, so 2 bytes. 32 minus 32,000 minus 32,768 2 positive 32,767. It can fit this much range. If you keep beyond that or less than this, it will not take. It will not take. Similarly, integer data type. Similarly, integer data type. So little bigger number. This is the range. This is the range. Long, the biggest value. Long, the biggest value. Float 4 bytes. So it will take that 6 to 7 decimal digits. So 15 decimal digits. Boolean is only 1 bit. Only 1 bit because it's true or false. True or false will occupy only 1 bit. Either 0 or 1. 0 or 1. Character is same as your short. It will store the two. It's ASCII value it stores. It's not the numeric value. Okay. So everyone clear about these ranges? I will keep it this in our document. I'll try to share. I'll share this document with you guys also. I'll share this document. I'll arrange it. Okay. Yeah, this will help us. So when I would just look by looking at this things, we need to understand these are all not the small data things. We have to. These are all camel cases. Okay. So these are three: capital C, capital B, capital D, capital F. These are all. Okay. I'll make it up later. So now you guys understand the data types based on these sizes, correct? Now typecasting. Typecasting. What is a typecasting? What is a typecasting? Very simple. Try to understand this. You have, we will be seeing that measurement vessels. Measurement vessels will be having half liter, 100 grams, 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams, and we will be having a half liter, 1 liter, right? So try to uh, remember or recollect those measurement vessels. Suppose if I have a 100 ml vessel is there, 100 ml measurement, the bottle or something is there. Whatever 100 ml liquid can fit into the 200 ml liquid, 200 ml vessel, right? I have a small vessel which has a, it can fit 100 ml only. That 100 ml can easily fit into 200 ml, 200 ml vessel. Similarly, 200 ml vessel can easily fit into half liter. Half liter is easily can fit into 1 liter. Similarly, less size of this data can easily fit into short. This is only 1 byte. This is 2 bytes. So whatever the data is there in the byte, it can easily fit into short because it has a capacity. It can hold it. It has that capacity. Whatever the data is there in the short, it can easily fit into integer because the capacity is there. It's more size. So similarly, whatever the value is there in int, that can easily fit into long, and the float, whatever the value is there float can fit into the double. So there is no link here. This is just for making understand that I have drawn this. Okay, and character can fit into integer. We will see that example one by one. Look at here. I have declared a byte. Please, I want everyone try this one at your window. I want everyone to try this one. Declare a byte 10 and declare a short. Try to fit your B. Store into short. Yes, it is stored. Try to store your short into integer. It did successfully. Same integer can fit into long. Okay, I want everyone parallelly to this one. Let's try this example. Okay, val b, I'll say byte. I know till 127 I can put fit into this, right? I have to declare val sh short. I can fit my byte. I can fit a byte value. Same short value I can define. 32,767. I can fit into this. This value I can fit into integer. Sh. I can fit into this. Okay. Similarly, integer value I will take from here. Okay. I'll take from here. I have copied already. Should not have a comma. I'll just remove the comma. Should not have a comma. If it has a comma, it will consider as a group of values, not consider as. I can fit into integer. Okay, integer can fit into long. Integer can fit into long. Okay, if you want to declare your long value, similarly get the value from here because it's a very big value. I cannot really remember. We have to specify L at the last. For the long double float, you can specify L. can specify L. Okay, so at the last I have specified L. So if I give small l, you may confuse with the one and that. That's the reason I'm giving capital L. Is everyone did till this point? Is everyone executed? Okay, let's declare float. Float. Float value is normally will say like this, but if you didn't specify that, so it will actually say mismatch. So if you specify F, it will take. You're explicitly specifying it's a float type. You're explicitly specifying it's a float type. F. Similarly, you can give the to value range. Okay, decimal values and all, right? You can give any big value. But you have to specify D. If we don't specify it, will give error, or it's taken directly. If we can specify D also. You can specify D also. Okay. Please quickly try them. And since I have taken val, I cannot do like this. D equal to F. I cannot do reassignment. Cannot allow reassignment since I have declared val. 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 What is the difference between the VAL and VAR? Var and val?
Value we cannot, it is immutable. We cannot modify. Like constant.
Okay. Value VAL value cannot be reassigned. Variable can reassign. Value cannot able to reassign. Variable VAR. If I declare VAR, I can do a reassign. Okay. Simple example. Because this is an entry question people ask in interview. VAR age equal to 28. Age equal to, later I can change age equal to, it will work. It will work with the var. Var you can do the reassignment. Val you cannot do the reassignment. Okay. I hope everyone is clear about the data. Okay. So coming to the character data type. So Boolean is like just true or false, guys. Okay. So let's look at the character. Val ch char. Character always will specify in the single quote. I'll say A. It's defined. Let's say val int equal to ch. How it is possible? Character is character type, alphabet type. Integer is numeric type. How it able to store, and also why it is stored to 65. Why it is stored 65? 65 is the ASCII of capital A. ASCII code of capital A. Suppose if I declare the same thing with a small a, it will be. If you want to check them, you can see ASCII table. You can see capital A 65, capital A 65, the decimal, hexa, octa number, HTML, and character. A capital A is a 65 and small a is a 97. It's a ASCII code. It's a ASCII code. Any questions so far? Any questions so far about the variable and data types? about the variables and data types? Yes, no?
Yes.
No question.
Okay. So since we are familiar with our variables, data types and all, let's see with the conditional statements. Conditional statements. What are the conditional statements? We'll call them as a conditional expressions also. Like if, else, else if, so like that. Okay. I just want to show a simple example. Now, I want everyone to make use of your uh, IntelliJ. What is IntelliJ? It's an IDE. It's a tool to develop a code like Eclipse. We might have used Eclipse. Some people might have used Visual Studio. Some people might have used Notepad, Notepad++, a different kind of components, right? Similarly, IntelliJ is one of the two. Okay, we'll be using IntelliJ for this. Okay, so I'm going to show you if else, if this kind of if else conditions and if conditions. Okay, how this if else works, guys? I think you people might have come from any of the programming background. It can be any program, it can be any programming language. The if else statement will work the same way. Same. There won't be any different style here. The only syntaxes will change, but the concept is same. But the concept is same. How you might have seen in other languages. Here also the same, but only the changes, the syntax might be different. Okay, the syntaxes might be different. Let me show you that. What is the if else condition? How it will work? What is the what is the if else statement? How it will work? Very simple, guys. We will put one condition. We will put on condition. The condition is like, let's say, let's take an example, elections. Okay, if let's say age limit for the election is 20 years, for example, 20 years. Okay, so what it says, I want to allow the people to vote if his age is greater than 20, greater than or equal to 20. Okay, what is my condition here? What is my condition here? My condition is if age greater than or equal to 20, then allow him for a vote. This is if condition. How this will work? It's a simple if. It's not if and else, it is a simple if. How this will work? If you want to look at this as a flow chart wise, you might have already seen this. If you look at this as a flow chart wise, see symbol, the flow chart symbol here. Condition symbol not there. Okay, I'll draw it. We'll start the program. Start. It's a condition box. Wow. Condition. What is the condition here? Age greater than or equal to 20. It's a condition. It's a condition. So, one hand, if it is a true, condition is satisfied. One hand, condition is not satisfied. False. If this condition is satisfied, then he will go for the next block of execution. Next block of execution. If the condition is satisfied, he will go the inside if condition. he'll go inside if condition. If block, I can say inside if block. Inside if block. So after that, what he will do? After completing the if block, he will complete and he will come stop. Okay. If condition is false, what he will do? He will outside the, he will go to outside the if. Even if after completing, you need to remember this. After completing inside if, since it is only if condition, I don't have else condition. Since it's only if condition, he will also after completing inside if condition, he will also go to the outside the, say, so go to inside if, inside if condition. After completing this, there is a possibility, okay, you'll go here, then this box has to come here. Then stop. And then stop. So outside the if will work even condition false, true also. If the true means two step, he will go here and then he will go here. But if it's just a false, he'll directly go here. He's skipping the inside if because it's only if. It's only if. If it is if and else, if age is greater than or equal to 20, then do some operation. What happened to this today? Class. Do some operations. Else, you want to do some other. It will go like this. Okay. So first see that if condition, then we will see if else condition later. Is this clear to everyone? Is clear about if condition? This is exactly same as what you have done in other programming languages. So only the syntax will change here, nothing else. Okay, I'm keep repeating this. So because I want you guys to familiar and you should not feel something different. It is. It's not something different. It's the same. Whatever you might have seen in other programming languages. Okay. So let me do one thing. I'll create a separate package for this also. I'll create control statements. I'll create name as control statements. Control statements. Inside this control statement, I'll write Scala object if demo. I'll say if else demo. Okay, because if else demo, because we cannot give like this. Give underscore. Okay, here I'm going to write my main method. You can do the control space. Use the you can type just main and use the control space and press enter automatically. So if let's say let me declare age. I'm declaring the age outside. I think you guys very much were aware that what is the field, what is the field, what is the local variable. So val age equal to 20 years. So I will do here if age greater than equal to 20 to 20. If it is a only single statement, you really no need to use the curly braces. If it's a single statement, you can just say println port. Okay, if it is a single statement, you can do that. Okay, I can let me put some more print statements to make you understand. Entered into main method, main function. Okay, entered into main. Let me show you one more. Enter exiting main. Okay, if you want to write one more statement, you can write here, and you to show that, to know that how that flow is working, how the program works. Entered into object class, object. Okay, so if you run this program, you'll come to know first which statement is executing, next which statement is executing. So you'll see. Right click, run this. Entered into object, then entered into main method. Since his age is greater than 20, he's eligible for voting. Since his age is greater than 20, greater than or equal to 20, he's eligible for vote. Setting the main method. Sir, you said that main method is entry point to your application. How come this object is executed, sir? So if any object has to be created, there should be something called constructor. Okay, so in this we have a constructor concept, but we will not write a constructor separately. Whatever you write inside the object, whatever you write inside the object, that will be considered by default as a constructor. So any program, object-oriented programming language, if you take any object-oriented programming language, if you try to execute a code through an object, first the constructor will be called. Even though it has a main method, first the constructor will be called. Or if you go with some programming language like a Java and all, there is something called static block. So the first static block, then constructor. That's a flow. Okay, so don't get confused. With other programming language. If it is a Scala, first the constructor block, this piece will call constructor block. Okay, so whatever you write inside the object, right, that all we can call it as a constructor. So once this constructor piece is executed, then it will go to your main method. Okay, so that's the reason entered into main. And so I could have put one more statement here. So when you have a single statement, you'll just write like this. If you have a multiple statements, you can write like this. When you have a multiple statements, you'll write like this. Here println age is age. Age is 20, eligible to vote. Age is 20, eligible for vote. Age is 20, eligible for vote. Okay, so if his age is not 20, I want to show something else. Okay, so here, get here. Try to remember, guys. This is just if. This is just if. If condition. Only if. Here I'm going to write if and else part both. So I can just make use of the same code, existing code. I'll say else. Here age is this, not eligible for vote. So here also age is, here also age is, here also age is. So yeah, I can comment this code because I don't want to execute this one. I'll just comment this. And why to write two statement? I'll write this one outside. Anyway, I just want to print age. So if I write one place is more than enough, right? If I write in only one place is more than enough. So age is this, whether eligible or not, will specify based on this one. So here I'm not entering the command line. I'm just fixed the hard coded here. This is called hard coded. Okay, this is hard coded. If let's do this. You see here, you are eligible for a vote. So let me do one thing. I'll make it 18. I'll make it 18. Then try to run this program. Try to run this program. Let's see. Age is this, not eligible for a vote. Okay. Please quickly take this example. Quickly take this example. Quickly take this example. Please let me know once you take this example. Anyway, this code will be available in the GitHub link. I'll give the GitHub link. Please let me know once you're done.
Hi Ravi, I have one question.
Please.
Whenever from the package, if we are creating like there will be after right click, there will be two options like creating a Scala class and creating a Scala object. Just now you use like a Scala object, so a Scala object can run individually. So then, what is the application of having this class like a Scala class?
See, we'll discuss about that Scala class. The Scala class is mainly used to define your own data type or your own type. Okay, we'll talk about that. So in Scala, every program if you want to run, we'll start with the object only.
Okay, so it's like most of the time we will be creating the Scala object.
Yes,
Like,
object.
oh, okay, okay.
Okay. So you don't want to hard code and you want to read every time from console. Okay. So what you can do, you can take it out here, just remove this here, put it here, then start read the values here. Just first do the println, enter the age, enter the age. Let's just specify this. Next, and we take here val age, remove this directly. Semicolon is not really required, so it's a habit. What you can do, what you can do, Scala dot io dot stdin. There is something called stdin to read, stdin to read dot read int. If you want to read integer, read int. If you want to read float, read float. So I'm going to read int. This one. Okay. This time what will happen when you run this program? It will ask you to enter the, let's say, if I enter 20, so age is 20, so eligible to this. And if I run again, I run it again, it will ask me to enter the age. So I'll just say 18. It will say fail. It will say fail. Age is 18 is not eligible to vote. Okay. So this is how we do reading the
Uh,
key value from the console.
Ravi, I have one doubt, Ravi. Sometimes we are using is equal to, and sometimes we are using hyphen, right? Exactly which cases we have to use hyphen and uh,
Where
val age hyphen scala dot io dot like that. Hyphen symbol use it, right?
where I have used hyphen symbol convention.
Val age
Okay. Val age.
uh, after that
So equal only used.
equivalent. Okay, okay, maybe. Okay, okay, fine.
No, I didn't get you. Where you saw that hyphen? Hyphen
No,
is
no.
our use.
Actually, in my system it is very small. That is the reason. Sorry, sorry. It's my fault only. Now I
Okay.
increased the size. Yeah.
Okay. This is if else. Suppose you want if else if again. Here also you want to check one more condition. So let me take one more like this. So I have something called marks. Okay. So I want you guys to write a program. This is an assignment. I want you guys to write a program. Take three subjects marks. You have to give it through input. That's the reason I have shown you the how to write input, how to give input. Okay. So like this, you have to read 3 inputs. You can take whatever the subjects you want: physics, chemistry. Okay. After taking 3 subjects, I want you to find the grades. Okay. Read 3 subjects, find the grades. So based on their score, whatever they have scored, based on the score, you have to find the grade. And you need to remember one thing here: even though he got good marks in other subject, if he got less marks in one subject, it means he failed. It means he is failed, right? You need to consider that scenario also. So you have to first check whether he's failed or not. If he's failed, there is no point to creating a grade and all, right? If he fails, there is no point to creating a grade. So first you do one thing. First check whether he scored greater than 35 in all the subjects. Yes, if he is, then go for a sum, then go for a percentile. Based on that, you can define a grades. So uh, greater than 75 is a distinction. Less than 75 to 60 is the first class. So 50 to 60 second class. So 35 to third class. So like that, I want you to grade it. You guys understand the problem statement? You guys understand the problem statement? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the 3 subject score, obtain score. Assume that each subject is for 100 marks. Check he is pass in all the subjects. The pass score is 35 marks. Check he scored 35 or not in all the subjects, not only one subject. Okay. So you may get a doubt. So you have taught only one condition. So now how to check 3 conditions? How to check 3 conditions? Let me give you the same example here. I'll write some part of the code. Rest of the code you guys can write. If else student marks, student grade. Look at here. Main. So first what I'll do, I'll write one print statement here. So when you do print ln, the cursor will go to the next line. If I just say print, the cursor will be in the same line. Okay. So let me show you that as well here. Print enter marks. Okay. Enter marks first mark here. Then write one more println statement. Enter marks physics. Enter marks in chemistry. Okay. Once you get all these 3 marks, you need to check whether he's a pass or not. So as I said, the pass marks is 35 marks, right? So maths should greater than 35, and this is AND operation. And when you want to check the multiple conditions, okay, it's greater than 35 and chemistry also greater than 35. Then he's passed in all the subjects. Okay, you can print here, println passed, pass. Here you can find the total. You can find the total. So here var total equal to 0, var percentage equal to 0 initially, and here total equal to max plus percentage equal to, you don't want to write that much, just say percent. Total marks by 3 subjects. Each subject is 100, so 300 into, actually we'll get some percentage. Total marks by this much, and you'll get some percentage. So then you can actually calculate the percentage actually here. So into 100 if you do, no need to do into 100. No need to do into 100. So total marks by this, you'll get some kind of how much you have obtained, right? Let me say I got 40, 40, 40. So 120. Let's take a calculation. 120, 120, 0.04 into 100. So I'll get the 40. So into 100 if we do, into 100. So once it is done, he pass here, right? Then you can say here else fail. No, I got the I got the fail pass. Okay. Now what do you need to do? Here you need to write a next if condition, or you can write inside this if condition itself. You can write inside here itself. You can write another if. So this is nested if. You can write here if percentage is greater than 75, then you print something. Then here else if here percentage is greater than 60 and percentage less than 75. Like that you want to write all if conditions. Again if else. So you calculate your percentages and grades. Okay. So why I'm writing this nested if, once you pass, then only you do this calculation and all. If you don't pass, there is no point to calculation. So you can just ignore that. That is the reason. Okay. Once you pass, then only do the calculation. If you fail in one subject, let's say maths he has got 100, physics he got 100, and chemistry he failed. So there is no point to calculating on percentages. Okay. So you can just try this one. Complete this program as an assignment. Try this. Okay. So that's it for now about the if else conditions. If else if, you can write a nested if. Okay, even inside the else also you can write another if. Okay, so this is possible in Scala, even other languages also it is possible. So any questions, please ask me, else we can leave for the day. Any questions?
Sir, semicolon is not mandatory to use.
Semicolon is not mandatory. So if I keep it also, please ignore because it's a Java habit. Any questions? So you guys very well known, right? So if is execute, else will not be get execute. If you have if else if, it will check the. Please keep mute yourself if you are not talking. Okay. Look at here. If you have some condition that is failed, then next it will go to the next condition, and it will in the next else if you have a condition, if it will check the else also it will check the condition. If it fail, then again go to the else, and again you have a if condition. It is like if else ladder, I can say. Say if else ladder. It will check this one. If it fail, then it will go fail, then it will go fail. If any one of the success, it will come out. So in this case, only one condition can success. In this case, only one can be success. Okay. There won't be any multiple conditions will not be, I mean, multiple statements will not be executed. Please complete this example. If any doubts, I can connect again and I can fix that issue. Yeah, so that's it for now. So if you have any questions, please ask me, else we can leave for the day. Prem, Rishabh, Venkat.
No, sir. Thank you.
No, thank you. Done.